Hello everybody and welcome back to Binding of Isaac. I really wanted to play like a different character than this one. I feel like I played this character too much, but I also really wanted to do a beast run. And I know myself how many times I've tried to do a beast run and then just go a different path. And this, seeing as we only have 2 marks left, hard for me to go get distracted. Go do a different run. Like, there's only one other option, and it's just Satan. Right? Oh, wait. Yeah, that's just Satan. So, I somehow managed to get distracted to go fight specifically Satan of all. You know what? You know what? We're gonna skip the item room, and we're gonna see if we get planetarium or observatory. I still don't know which one it is. Well, I should probably look that up at some point. Ooh. Oh, Play-Doh cookie. I mean, that's not the most helpful since I don't really shoot with this character, but other than that shot that we get for free whenever we this. I mean, I suppose I could probably do a little bit of shooting. Regardless, still helpful. Even that one shot, I mean, is doing that. I think. Unless, I actually don't think I've ever tested to see if I don't know how I would test it. I actually don't know if the little fetus also gets the effect or not of, like tier effects. Or like when you hit them like this. I've never considered that option, that possibility. Just never crossed my mind a single time. No. But judging by that, has to, right? Because it hit 2 different targets. And a tier shot would only hit 1. So I had to, test out the effect. So actually, Play-Doh cookie's pretty good then. I take it back. It's better than I thought it would be. I'm gonna go clear that other room, get this sack. Try to see if maybe we have a planetarium on this floor. If not, then that's okay. That'll be alright. All fine, Andy. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but fine and dandy. You know, I kind of want to see what's in that room. I don't have any bombs. So I think I'm willing to walk in here, see what... Please, thank you. Get that. Oh, even more bombs. Lovely. Another hit. Actually, I should have probably checked this first. Yeah, because if that was the secret room, that would have been highly disappointing. But I kind of figured it was just... Whoops. Ruin a coin for no reason. But alas, it'll be alright. Not at the end of the world. I want money. Thank you. Stop by again. Oh, right, we can't even see what it is. Kinda forgot about that part. But that's fine. Whoa. Now with the poops there, buddy. We'll have fun being feared, I guess. It was actually a really convenient time to fear him, too. I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, whatever you do, don't shoot me. Just, yeah, do that. That's so much better. Like, that has 0 threat possibility to me since we have essentially just piercing shots the whole time. Also, I like to make an apology, and I'm probably going to do this for, like, the next Ratchet and Clank episode 7 of that. But I like to make an apology because I think it's been going on for a while now where my mic has been cutting out. Wait, that's just damage up? I literally cannot take that Devil Deal. I will die. But um, my mic, because ever since I put that noise gate on, sometime after OBS bugged from Tiny of Isaac crashing like every time I started recording for some reason. Not starting, like 5 minutes in. Like ever since then, and with the noise gate, I think is how long it's been happening, where my mic has just been cutting out. And I thought it was just like partially. I have noticed it a bit here and there, but I thought it was more so not the noise gate necessarily. I had suspicions, but I thought it was more so my like headphone mic cutting out potentially due to like a faulty wire. It's the little dongle thing that plug it into a USB spot, like the adapter thingy bobber, is broken after all. It does have a bit of exposed wire. It does mess up from time to time. So I didn't know if it was that or if it was just the fact that I talked too quiet. Well, technically, because it's the noise gate, it is also because I talked too quiet. Wait, what? They just... How'd the fires get extinguished? One of my shots, was it? Did we just happen? Did we get like sulfuric acid shots? But how it hit both fires? I don't know, but it would have been nice if it gave us soul heart. I could use some health. Oh, jumped into the spikes. I almost followed suit, to be fair, but yeah. So I like to apologize for that because I can imagine how annoying that would be here for someone like cutting it in and out all the time. Also, yeah, I also kind of thought it was maybe the fact that I do random pauses like that. That one was on purpose, though. Oh. I'll take this. Oh, it even gives us a heart, right. Perfect. Hey, you're feared. You can't be shooting me. You're scared of me. What kind of scared person would possibly shoot the thing scaring them? That's ridiculous. Haven't you seen a horror movie? They don't do anything. But, yeah. I've noticed, like, it makes me so tempted to, like, re-record Ratchet and Clank, because I think it's been... Like, because I don't know how long it's been going on for, but I'm pretty confident that it's at least been going on since, OBS fixed itself and isn't bugged anymore. Okay, man, I guess I'll take this. I don't have an active item yet, so might as well. And I'm gonna blow you up. But hopefully that is the case. That just means not that many episodes have been doing it, but I think I vaguely remember it happening for Cake Mania. Which means it's been going on for like, what, like half a month? A month? I'm a bit disappointed. And extremely tempted to re-record Ratchet and Clank because of it. But I know I shouldn't. Oh. Hello again. Like, as much as I want to, I know I just don't think, like, it makes sense to, so that way there wouldn't be, like, if anyone wants to watch the series, they can have an actual pleasant experience for the first 6 episodes. But at the same time, my issue is the fact that I just don't like the idea of re-up or going back through the same game again. You know? I don't know if that's like feels disingenuous. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know what word I'm looking for. But it just doesn't feel like correct to do. Even though I've also been very tempted to do or re-record Ori in the Blind Forest, because I just like the fact that I recorded that with the camera that got blurry all the time. Oh, I almost walked in that. Yeah, the fact that I recorded it with the camera that gets blurry all the time made it so I really wish I didn't. I love Ori in the Blind Forest. Like, I'm not a person who really picks favorites, so I have no idea what my favorite like game and whatnot would be. But I know if I made like a top 5, Ori in the Blind Forest is in that list. I just love that game. It feels really nice to play. And the story's not bad either. But I'm also a story person, more of a gameplay kind of guy. Unless, you know, it's literally a story game, then I guess story is more important in that case. But, I'm gonna go buy the fanny pack real quick. Just to get more stuff for the heck of it. Just for the sake of having more stuff. Drop anything when you pick it up? No. Guys, we got the wooden nickel. We'll get plenty of money back anyways. But that game, I've been extremely tempted to try recording it again now that I have a capture card. So recording it will actually have good video quality. Obviously, you know, not like 10,000 million p, whatever the heck people do for videos. I don't know, 1080p? That's norm. I'm not a graphics person, so I have no clue about graphic stuff. But it is at least the best my computer can handle. Because OBS does love gobbling down resources on your computer. Like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. It's just an OBS classic move, you know? Like Discord, but honestly, probably not as bad. Dude, Discord is insane with what they do. Like, I'll never understand why Discord decides that it needs your entire computer's, like, everything to run. Because a while ago, Discord updated, so now when no one's in a channel, it has, like, this nice little purpley glow effect. And it's just a static image, right? Like, that's fine. It looks nice. Like, don't get me wrong, it looks nice. I like how it looks. For some reason, though, it makes my Discord lag. I get like 5 frames a second Discord whenever it has that screen open. And that screen shows up for any channel that has no one in it. And so whenever I stop talking to people, I always like to try to prevent it from just starting on that screen when I look at that server again. By going to a text channel before, you know, closing Discord or leaving, like going to a different server. And then Discord just puts me back on that channel anyway, so I'm back to having laggy Discord. Like, why? Why do you do this, Discord? How did you mess up a static image, you know? It's like, seriously though, how do you mess up a static image? I keep back up this card and not using it still. Okay, there we go. Reminds me of when Overwatch 2 first came out, and for some reason the scoreboard for match history just didn't work, and it's like, I'm sure there's more technical stuff with it than I know. I'm not a game designer or programmer. I mean, I don't make video games. But from my lack of knowledge of video games, I would assume that with the scoreboard and match history, you would just essentially need a screenshot. Like, for the simplest, bare bones way of doing it, you would just need like a screenshot of the scoreboard when the match ends, and just put that in the match history. That would be my basic understanding of something that I don't actually like know how it works, you know. So like, don't quote me on that because again, it'd be more complicated than that. But that's my understanding of how it would. But then Overwatch 2 comes out, and for like a full season or two, I can't remember if it was 1 season or 2 seasons, they just don't have it work. Like the scoreboard just didn't work. It gave you random stats. So it wasn't that they were taking a screenshot. There was some code behind it, whatnot, because after a match would end, and it still does this part for the record, where what? Wait, why did we're in that room, but we're actually in that room? That makes no sense. Unless we got, were we in that room before I Emperor card? Did I use the Emperor card? I forget what's happening here. I'm confused. This has no like 5, right? That's cool. I like that. Oh, an arcade. Actually, I want to go in here. What do we got? Okay, I'm gonna blow up you, and I'll blow up this. I'm just giving my money or my health to little beggar dude. But okay, right. Like it still does. Overwatch 2 still does this part sometimes. I've noticed. Like from season to season, it just sometimes does it. I don't know why. Where after the match ends, it'll just shuffle the scoreboard. Most of the time, it doesn't. So confused. This map. Here's to the maze. It's actually getting to me here. What in the world is happening? Like, where am I going? How am I ending up in some of these places? But I forgot I was trying to go for the Boss Rush too to get the bonus item. A bit late on that now. I got a bit too many floors to go to. But it'll shuffle the scoreboard in just the weirdest way. As in it, like at all, you know? Like, why is it shuffling in the first place? That work. Oh. How does that work? It makes no sense to me, because what? Is it just unavailable to me now to go into this room? No, it's here. And I also apparently lost the ability to get whatever the heck that guy was going to give me. Does that just instantly kill? Kind of funny. But it's just weird, because you would think that it wouldn't shuffle the scoreboards like that. Because, you know, Overwatch 2, for those who don't play it, scoreboard is shuffled in a way, or is organized in a way where one team on top, one team on the bottom, and it's 5v5, and it lists from top to bottom tank, DPS, supports. So that way, oops, no, my card. Aw, I thought the bomb would go away after I killed them. No, it was going to still explode. That's a shame. I can't believe I stuck around with that card for so long, to be fair. Like, I'm very happy that I did that in the first place. That was kind of crazy. You suck. This is why I'm a firm needle hater. But anyways, yeah, so it's a nice organized way of having the scoreboard. So that way, anyone wants to look at the score, know where they're looking at for that person they're trying to see the stats of. It makes sense. A good way to do it. Then at the end of a match, you'll shuffle it, and like that makes no sense. And I'm pretty sure it's a bug, because most of the time it does not do that. But it's just for the first couple seasons of Overwatch 2, it did every match, and it would reflect that in the match history. Along with also being, we have a trinket. Yeah, I wanna, hoping to find a better trinket. Let's just do this. I don't know where this is putting me, but let's just do this and try to find a better trinket. What we have here. Okay. Oh, hey. I'm down with these shots. Whoa. Alright, we're fine. No, we're here, okay. Yeah, I do want a better trinket because I don't know what this one does. Yeah, so it just made it very confusing to me. On how that got messed up. But then, you know, before they, like, now they're also, like, their scoreboard's fine. And they patched out, like, some random environmental mod that, or collision that shouldn't be there. That I just like to mess around with on practice range, which, you know, is practice range. It has no actual, like, competitive purpose. There is no going against anyone. So the existence of that random little spot was just for fun. Fun that they did not allow to stay. That made me sad. And upset. I think they also had the scoreboard broken around that time. Like I said, it comes and goes. The match history has never been broken again since they fixed it, for the record. Like, that has been functional and working ever since, like, season 3 or 2, whichever one they fixed it on. Yeah, because I still can't remember if it took them 1 or 2. But the shuffling part still does randomly just happen for no reason. I don't know what part of the code that they made that it decides to do that, but it does. Oh, well, this is a convenient telepill spot. Much appreciated. Do I just push this? Does that grab the bomb? No. No, it does not. It still gives you amnesia portion. Wait, does it normally give you amnesia during this portion? I don't remember. I have. I no longer have a sneeze. Where am I going? Didn't notice the barrel right away. Gun dash up here, please. Thank you. Dash this way. Thank you. I'm gonna break these before we even go there. Here, go the complete wrong direction. Have fun with that one. I'm assuming, yeah. Kind of figured. I don't really like putting optional paths around here. Sometimes I do for like a key or whatnot, but it's just for a key. Well, I thought that bomb was gonna do something special if I blew up that rock, but I might have also just blown it up the wrong way, question mark? I don't know that's a thing that could happen. Dang, this is the roughest bomb throw I've seen. Not rough, but not actually that rough. Never seen them have you run like that with the bomb. Usually it's just, you know, like this, where it's just pretty straightforward. Can you dash again? Thank you. Weirdest bomb room I've ever had. Oh, wait, hang on. Eh. Oh, okay, well now you're just blocking me. That's kind of rude. Oh, wait, I want that money. I don't think I can get it, though. Also figures that I can't keep the Figures that I can't keep the key because of how easy it was to obtain. Fine. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot to pick back up the wooden nickel. Much rather have the money. Especially now that we do have something that can help. With, you know, something that actually does have an effect that I know what it does and know that it can be helpful. I think this is the one where you get an item has a chance. Where's the shop again? There's a shop around here. Dang. Was it down? Alright, it was this way. Shop is this way. There we go. There's our wooden nickel. We been down here? No. Definitely a no. Hi. Oh, you stop that. I don't need these, I don't need these rocks hitting me, thanks. Hey, more health. Mind if I do? Hey, a wafer, don't mind if I do. And just for the hell of it, the last key piece. Never know when you might need it. Thank you. I mean, that would give us a lot of keys, but I don't think we need 99 keys. Hang on, fan backdrop this coin. How about that? You. Well, there goes all our, not red hearts. So, Angel Room, and it's probably going to be, dropping a bit. Oh, you do not have a skull in your head. Sorry, a brain in your head. If you have a skull in your head, I'd be a little bit concerned. I guess depending on your classification of a head. Because I guess it would depend. You consider your, like, the skin to be your head, like the, you know, meat and stuff body. Sure, there's a skull in your head. But if you consider your skull your head, then there shouldn't be a skull in your head. Or else, I'd be worried about who skull that is in your head. Like, you never know, they might have cooties. That's just doubly as bad. Oh, sweet, thank you. That. Oh, box. How does that box work again if I, like, double my yellow? No. Not. Oh, speak down. That's actually kinda sucks a lot, actually. Like a lot. Considering the character we are. It's an active item, I'm pretty sure. It's also an active item that I don't need. Nope. Nope. And there we go. Got there. Don't worry about it. We're fine. I made it in the end. Wait, does this sword have gear effects? Okay, cool. You barely couldn't reach me. Perfect. And the knife helped out a lot there too. On the account that he got this one bishop guy, making him invincible. I think this is a good room to use as a hangman. At least I would say so. Oh, especially since it just gave us the belt. Hell yeah. And we just gained the speed overall. Even with the pill in the consideration. Hello, Siren. Yeah? He's gonna do the ow. Rude. You're lucky that I had Angel Room chance. Jerk. Forget, your skull doesn't give us anything, right? Yeah, no more guaranteed trinket. Oh. Well, I think we just win. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I think we just win. Oh, that's the belt on me. I was trying to figure out what that was. And we binned. Oh. There was no beast this floor. Next floor. You know, going this path isn't bad, I would say. Like, you don't even need to get the knife pieces to go this path. And I think it's kind of nice because it gives you an extra... Oh, actually, hang on. This means we're going to have to go through an extra ascension floor, doesn't it? But at the same time, we get a whole extra floor with more items, so... I forget what this does. I think that makes us like, shoot bones out when we get hurt. I kind of want to go for... Don't actually, control wouldn't do it. Okay, so let's just take this. For the bones. Well, cried. That was a bit of a mistake now, wasn't it? Oh, hey. You know what? I never considered the fact that if we get a cracked key, there's a challenge room. We can always use said cracked key. Go into the challenge room, kind of like it's a secret room. Never considered that. Oh, matchbook. Actually was running out of bombs, so why not? And it gives us Sin Heart, so we can actually what you call it? Save our skeleton hearts where they get obliterated. I forgot that whole erupting into bone fragments thing is applying specifically our skeleton hearts, and that it turns all our health into skeleton heart. All that red health just gone. What a shame. Downright despicable of the game that it would take away our health like this. Thank goodness we'll be okay. Bro. There we go. That's so weird that it knocks it to you. You wouldn't think that it would, considering you're flinging something out at it. Man, I'm not complaining. No greed. You didn't find greed or ultra greed the whole time. Or sorry, super greed the whole time. Pretty good by me. I'm fine with that. We're done with money, so I'll just try to donate as much as I can. Because I mean, what? It just gave us 2 luck and some room Leo chance. Not bad. I say that's worth the money. Is it worth it? Oops. Not if I do it that way. Ah, piss. Well, oh right, we have the wafer. I forgot we have the wafer. Oh. You know what? These skeleton hearts are gonna be just fine. Cause that just means we're yeah, we don't really have to worry at all then. Oops. Well, as long as I can still get up to enough first. I still need to build up the red health before it's too late. Hey fellas. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this because the Tech 0.5 will handle that lovely. Oh, hi. Well, there goes 1 skeleton heart. You still got 4. That's good enough. Alright, sometimes it seems to go to us. Sometimes not. Basics, man. How do they work? I never thought about it. Is the fetus affected by Godspeed? Does it fly through the air faster? I don't think it does. Yeah, shoot your laser beam and die. Polaroid. Do skeleton hearts count as red hearts? 'Cause if so, Polaroid won't be that great, but if not, then Polaroid's gonna be amazing. Even still, I guess once we get down to the last 2 hearts, it'll be amazing. Fortunately, that doesn't count towards point. Get the heck out of here. Also upset that that didn't hit the, I forgot to, teleport. Forgot to find the teleporting option. Shoot. Wait, was the beast even available? Actually, I didn't even think about that. Was the beast available to fight? I guess I'll have to look at that in post editing, you know? Oh, speaking of editing, by the way I've solved, hopefully, I'll have to see with this episode. Hopefully have solved the issue of in and out, is that I didn't understand how a noise gate worked, for the record, and I set it up, and so now I have a bit better understanding of how it works. And just for fun, I want to take this, but like that flight. And from what I can tell, it has an open and a close, like volumes to set. So I lowered the open. That should be like when it starts picking up, like a low volume where it gets picked up. And then also lowered the close, because my issue is I just, as a person, when I speak, like, I'm very inconsistent with my volume. I try to speak up a little bit more for videos and whatnot. This one trick is not helping. I haven't seen it save us a card a single time. There's a Tech Point 5. But obviously, you know, it doesn't really work out that way, though. The whole volume thing. In terms of my voice volume. I don't know. Notice in the moment. Like, if I'm not thinking about it, I'm not really, you know, going to be controlling how loud I am or whatnot. And so it's like makes it really annoying when editing, trying to balance out my volume versus like the game audio. Because I'm just like, okay, well, in this portion, I'm like, you know, noticeable, but in this portion, I'm not. I can't speak at a consistent volume, I guess. Good thing we do actually have another mark to get other than Beast. Even though, thinking about it now, wish I picked up the negative. And also, I don't think the Polaroid is working. I think the skeleton hearts are counting as red hearts. Like actual red heart containers. Yeah, because we didn't get our shield. But, yeah, so the noise gate, I think, was cutting me out because of the fact that I start speaking at a high enough volume to start it, but then, like, halfway through the sentence, I get quieter from the way that I just words and stuff, causing it to cut me off, like mid-sentence, and then pick back up like later in the sentence, because I start talking louder again. So hopefully, having made it so that it'll pick up on quieter noises, and at the same time cut out like it needs to hear an even lower volume before. How do you explain it? I have it set to where even like a really quiet noise will keep the mic going, you know? Kind of like a fan actually, where it needs a bit of oomph to start. At least older fans, from what I've heard, needed like a bit of oomph to start, and that's why fans usually put high as the first setting, and you have to go through it to get to low, because that putting on high will give it that initial push it needs, and then it can keep going on low with less power being used. Because I also forgot we could see where the boss room was, because it just already got that initial push that it needed. Basically like that. That's how the noise gate's working. You know, I need a bit loud of a noise so that it starts, but then once it starts, it doesn't need that loud of noise to keep going. That way, stuff like me clearing my throat and stuff, because I always have congestion and whatnot. Like, so I always feel the need to like clear my throat. Now, as long as I do it quietly enough, it's like it won't pick up on the mic because of the noise gate. But then when I'm sitting here rambling on and I keep getting wider because I'm just rambling on about something, then it shouldn't cut me off. Shouldn't. Okay, so because we have the Polaroid, right? That means if we walk into this chest, we wouldn't keep going. I just want to confirm this. Pretty sure that's the case. Yes. You know what? It's been like 50,000 years since we've seen this ending. It's been like what, half 100 episodes, at least. Depending on how quickly we got through Satan. We fought Isaac 5 times before we fought Satan 5 times, right? So I wanted the lamb to get the loss. Regardless, wasn't the plan for what to fight. So once again, the beast gets to live because they messed up. But, oh well. Oh well. Now, that'll do it for this episode of Binding of Isaac. I gotta hope that I fix this problem that has apparently, but I still hope hasn't been for that long. Even though I know it has been. But, you know, maybe if I believe hard enough that the noise gate problem that was cutting out my mic didn't happen for too long, it won't. If I have an entire series where my mic keeps cutting out, I am going to be so sad. Like, that would be, like, I even my, well, at least look through like stats and stuff. Well, that way you have something to look at. Oh, I'm rambling. Because even my videos from when I was 13, 12 even, first videos were when I was 12. I couldn't upload longer than 15-minute videos, I think it was, because I wasn't 13 yet. Yeah, I thought I saw a question mark. Oh, there it is. But, yeah, so even those, I would be somewhat embarrassed, but I'm still happy with them, you know? It's like, it's part of the history of the channel. I have like a whole series though where my mic is cutting out because I made a stupid mistake and I assumed or made a dumb assumption that it was something or was other reasons instead of just the noise gate. I'm gonna like that's gonna be my biggest disappointment and like embarrassment on the channel, where I'm like, maybe I don't keep that, maybe I just get rid of that, pretend it never happened, and try again kind of deal. Even more than like Ori and the Blind Forest having a bad camera, because that one I think I can excuse if I re-record it, and that's just because I really like the game and I would like to do the definitive edition of Ori and the Blind Forest. Because the definitive edition actually does have stuff that I never knew had. Like, I didn't know it had more stuff than the base game. A whole extra area and extra move stuff to, like, get. So, I could, if I owned the definitive edition at any point, I could always re-record that with a capture card. That way, it's like a win-win, you know? I get to, like, have Ori and the Blind Forest on my channel with actual good visuals that aren't just blurry camera. And you as the viewer still gets something different. Like, you get to see the difference between those, because it also has quality of life and stuff. Which is nice. Hang on. Hang on. Which song to play? That's what I figured. That's what I figured. How many secrets are there? 640. Neat. Online. That's done online at all. But anyways, now that I'm done rambling, sorry for making this video go on for longer than it should have. That'll do for this episode of Binding of Isaac. I hope my mic didn't cut out. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Bye-bye. There's my mouse. There it is. Bye-bye.